All right, everybody, come on. Whoever's watching, get ready, because it's time to start the Sisandra Show!
Welcome to the Sisandra Show. It's officially hump day. Listen, there is way too much tea to spill, so I need y'all to go ahead and get all comfy.
Get it.
Grab your bubbly beverage,
Yeah.
and let's get this show started. Let's get it started. Woo. Do y'all know what time it is?
What?
It ain't offering time, y'all. It's tea time. We're serving it up, y'all. Putting those tea up. Woo! And y'all check out this first sip. So, President-elect Trump's pick for Education Secretary is, can I get a drum roll, John? Linda McMahon, the former WWE mogul. Yes, it's as crazy as it sounds, as people are saying on social media. Critics are questioning her qualifications since her background's more about body slams than textbooks. But Trump says she's got the leadership chops. Let's see if she can tackle real education without a smackdown.
That's hilarious.
Did y'all see that video? Do you see the video? Look at this.
I see what you did there with the smackdown. Do you know what you did?
Smackdown!
Do you know what you did?
You tell me what you think I
That
did.
might have been an episode of Thursday Night SmackDown when my boy Kane put her in the tombstone right there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's drama.
That's right, because you are a WWE fan.
F.
WWF. What is
Yeah.
WWE?
It was Monday Night Raw. I can see on the
See,
screen.
don't
actually.
play with me.
I can see on the screen.
Okay.
Sis, this is hilarious.
It's interesting. So a lot of people are saying that she does not have any experience, but I just want to say, y'all, that she has some experience.
Mm-hmm.
She has limited experience. She did serve on the Board of Education for about a year.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean, a year. Let's move on. All right. So, speaking of President-elect Trump, you know, there's a lot of people who said if he wins, they're going to move out of the country. Well, let me tell you who has been the first ones to leave. Can I get another drum roll, John? Ellen DeGeneres and her wife, Portia de Rossi, said bye to the U.S. and moved all the way to rural England. And baby, allegedly, they ain't never coming back. After putting their Montecito estate on the market, they're calling it a wrap in America. And Trump's election was the cherry on top of their decision.
Right.
But let's be real. It wasn't just politics. Ellen's been on the outs ever since that toxic workplace scandal that hit the fan in 2022.
Be real.
It was very interesting. They're now living in the Cotswolds, a cute little area in southern England. And honestly, who can blame them? Ellen's whole vibe has switched. She's out here gardening, collecting chickens, and admitted she got kicked out of showbiz. Like that Judy.
Don't leave Judy out of this.
This is crazy. So, in case you missed it, her comedy special, For Your Approval, isn't exactly a love letter to Hollywood. She joked about how she should have wrapped her show with, "Go F yourselves."
Whoa.
She said it because people would have been shocked that she was actually kind. Stop. It's giving New Life Who Dis. Let's see if Ellen can stay low-key in England or if she's just getting ready to make a comeback in a totally different way. Come on.
That was a lot to unpack.
That's a lot to unpack, and there might be a little bit more in the suitcase.
What is this? Share. Share.
Before I came on air, I read, let me tell y'all what I read on social media. People said she's probably leaving the country because she was extremely close with Diddy too, and she was on the Epstein Island.
Accusations.
I said allegedly, but it's all in there. All right, so let's move on. All right, so Netflix had the spotlight on Friday night for the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight, but They fumbled hard with glitches and buffering. Lord have mercy, y'all. Social media said this is how the servers were that night. Y'all check out this video.
I'm done.
Son.
Cut the show. I'm done. Take me off. Take me off. What's going on?
Oh my gosh.
That is too much. So
Oh,
Netflix just learned the hard way that when you mess up a major fight like Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, fans don't forget. The streaming giant got slammed with over 85,000 complaints, and now it's headed to court. But hey, they did break streaming records. Too bad they couldn't break the buffering issues.
I know.
Right? Like, unbelievable. Viewers couldn't even enjoy the undercard fights without interruptions. And now, it's lawsuit time. You heard me. Florida resident Ronald Denton's taking them to court. He got that mad with
Here we
them.
go.
So with 108 million viewers, this was Netflix's biggest sporting event ever. But that technical miss? No, people aren't having it. Fans are demanding Netflix make things right before Christmas with their live NFL debut with Beyonce performing at halftime. Because at this point, this is how the NFL game will look. Y'all tell me.
Barkley slips 2 tackles.
Hey, this is stupid. I saw my page.
Play action. And Manning's going to heave one.
That is hilarious.
Play clock at 5.
Yes. Yes. I know what that is right there.
Did y'all see all those suspended balls?
Whoa.
I'm talking about the football, guys. What's up?
Hey, carry on.
Jeez, Listen, let's
Next.
move on. Next.
Next. Whoa.
Everybody said next. So, Diddy's got groupies even behind bars, allegedly. Former inmates say dudes were fighting to be close to him and even makes his bed. I guess when you're a mogul, you can bring the VIP treatment even in jail. But with racketeering and sex trafficking charges on his back, his legal team is saying not to judge just yet.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see what you did there. Legal,
Okay.
judge, you know,
No judge right
bars.
yet.
Bars.
But let me tell you something else. I heard that he may be able to walk on all these charges.
Really?
Yes, because allegedly they confiscated some information, and the judge allegedly has told whoever confiscated it that they better not do anything with it.
Let's see how this unfolds.
So that's Chris, I couldn't have said it better myself.
We've been working together a long time.
It's been a long
Yeah, no.
time.
Yeah, no.
All right, let's move on to this next story. So, Forest Lake parents defend using retard at school board meeting. I mean, I agree.
Ma'am.
That's just not a cool word. So, a parent at Forest Lake Area Schools Board meeting went viral after defending her use of the word retard while arguing about the district's new harassment policy. She claimed it's a dictionary word and she can say whatever she wants. Board president tried to shut it down, but she was not having it. People online are split. Some said it's a free speech issue, while others think it's just flat out insensitive. Either way, this drama's getting out of hand and it's sparking some real debates about language and what we can or can't say in 2024 and upcoming 2025 and the future. Because even though it's free speech, don't we care about how we impact people? Don't we care about if we say something that hurts someone's feelings? Why would you say it when you have an alternative word? You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Next, let's go to the next story.
I want no smoke.
Well, y'all, we talking about bankruptcy after struggling so hard to bounce back. Let me tell you this story. This is it. Have a seat. Spirit Airlines is officially filing for bankruptcy.
Oh, no.
They've been struggling since the pandemic and couldn't seal the deal with JetBlue to sell the airline. Spirit has racked up over $2.5 billion in losses, not gains, losses, y'all, Since 2020, count that up. That's about $4-5 billion a year they're losing, and debt payments are now approaching $1 billion. But don't freak out. Customers can still book flights and travel without a hitch. Spirit's working through a Chapter 11 bankruptcy, but they're still flying the friendly skies. The CEO's out here talking about refinancing debt and improving the product. But let's see how this plays out. You know what my concern about companies when they don't have funds and things like this are going on? Is it safe?
Well, they don't be crashing. They just don't be taking off.
I mean,
they don't be flying.
They don't be flying either.
Stop it. I mean, it's, right? Really? They
bags.
No,
That's the problem.
Experiences.
Luke, where's your mic? We can't hear you, dude.
My mic is, I'm not
You
sure
the
what's
most
going on.
flyest weekend person. But do you fly Spirit?
I've tried in the past.
You
but
tried. You tried to help them.
Yes.
Yes.
A few $100 I tried to.
Yes.
On
But you know
bags.
what? The whole scene on the plane is very interesting. The way they talk to.
Come on now.
Okay, everything. You don't get no food. They throw the nuts to you, allegedly. Would you stop?
We got to go to
Listen,
commercial.
y'all, we're going to go take a short break. We'll be
Jeez.
right back because we have a chef in the house, y'all. It smells so good in here, you can just
They just throw the nuts at you.
lick the atmosphere. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Chef G is in the house. The OG is Chef Leon. Come on. Hey. Vita, can she hear me? Sandra Show. Y'all know what time it is. It's our favorite or one of our favorite times of the year. It's Thanksgiving. And we just had tea time. Listen, it's Thanksgiving time, and you know what that means. It means food, family, and more food. So we're here to talk all things delicious because let's be real. What do we really do on Thanksgiving? We eat and sleep from the tryptophan.
Talk about it.
Listen,
Talk
yes,
about it.
we enjoy the family too. So today, we've got a special treat for you. Our guest chef is making some mouth-watering ideas to help you spice spice up that Thanksgiving table. He does not have potato salad with raisins and nothing else in it. When I tell y'all this food over here looks like something my family would cook up, please put your hands together and welcome out Chef G! Woo! Yeah! Yes! Hello, sir! I'm better now! Please! Sit down around the table. Woo! Yes! So, okay, you better go ahead,
Well,
Chef.
hey, you can't dance, and I got to get down too.
Any chef that can dance is good for me. And when I tell you, when you eat your food, we are going to dance. If
most definitely.
if it tastes as good as it smells, the band gonna play something.
Like I always say, looks good, tastes better.
Come on.
That is your logo, your slogan. So, what made you decide to start cooking to impress your now wife and her grandmother? How did they react to your first dish?
Well, I had to separate myself from everybody else that was throwing a game. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So the only way that I could think of was through her stomach, because every man, you get him right here.
Yes.
So
But
why can't
it works
be
for women, too.
It works for women too. So there we go.
I love it. So, what was the first dish?
The
you cooked
first
them?
dish that I actually cooked her was Uncle John sausage, yellow rice, a little hot butter, and some graham biscuits that I picked up from Publix.
She could never tell. She could tell. So please tell us what you're making for us today. Because
Well-
it smells so divine.
Okay, well, today, because Thanksgiving is coming up.
Yes.
So, usually we have a whole bunch of stuff left over after Thanksgiving.
Yes, we do.
So what are we going to do with that? So what we did was we did a collard green egg roll and what we call a walking turkey dinner. So the collard green is a braised collards that have the smoked turkey, little hot sauce, a little kick.
Yes.
Then we also have yellow rice. And then that deep flavored smoked turkey
Yes.
is all up in there. Then for the walking turkey dinner, we have our roasted turkey, we have the brown gravy, and we have the yellow rice with cabbage. We mix that all together, put it in a little egg roll wrapper, deep fry that bad boy, and then you just enjoy
And
it.
this is what we have here.
Yes, ma'am.
They look delicious. It's called a walking what?
A walking turkey dinner.
A walking turkey dinner. I love that. Now, did your wife name that?
No,
Who named this?
no, she didn't. I actually came up with the name when I heard walking tacos.
Really? I
Yeah.
love it.
So it's just like, because both of these are handheld
Yes,
dinners that you
yes.
can just walk around with.
So after you have all this food, these are things you can make with the leftovers.
Yes, ma'am.
Love it. So was there a specific moment or lesson from your time at Kaiser University's culinary program that really stood out for you?
Well, I mean, yes, there was. And I'm not going to say the chef's name because, I don't want to put nothing on him. But it was one of our head chefs. Okay, he came in there and was looking at, we were supposed to be trying to use everything we can off of vegetables, chicken, and so forth. And he was walking around the table and he wasn't too happy. So what he did was he went to both garbage cans and dumped them in the middle of the floor and said, now I want everyone to go through this garbage and pull out everything we could have used.
Really?
So now what I do is I try to get the butter from the duck. So even with the bones, after we pull the meat off the bones, I'm using that for stock. Anything I'm chopping up, that's going over so we can use it for stock so we can always use it. That's one thing I always pull. You can use everything.
Use everything.
I like that answer.
Wow. That's going to make Thanksgiving even more interesting
Right?
for us. Don't throw nothing away, y'all. You can
Use it all.
So what got you into smoked meats in the first place? And how did working at Nancy's Barbecue fuel that passion even more for you?
Well, it was, I wanted to, once I finished culinary school, I wanted to get into something that I enjoyed, and I always was barbecuing at church. So a position opened up at Nancy's Barbecue where I was able to become a pit master there.
That's awesome.
And it just helped with patience, because with barbecue, it has to be low and slow. You can't rush it.
Low and slow.
Yes, ma'am.
Your wife
So-
is nodding her head. Yes, I love it.
So you got to pay attention to it. You got to be attentive. You got to rub it and be nice to it, talk to it.
Come on.
You got to make pretty baddie eyes at it.
Come on.
You gotta make love to
Lock
the food.
in.
You gotta love the food.
There's always saying when we're prepping our food.
Come on. Yeah.
When we're prepping our food, we go in there, we rubbing on the butts, because that's what he called the pork butt.
Yeah.
So that's really what made me like it, because I love rubbing on butts. My wife's butt, to be exact.
Stop it, I cannot. This is fantastic. So how long does it take to fix a meal like this?
Well, the egg rolls itself probably takes anywhere between 7 to 8 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And that's from mixing it together, rolling it up, and deep frying it. The meal itself that it comes from, probably about half a day, because you really gotta, you gotta get it. Your turkey needs a couple hours.
Yes.
You gotta make sure your rice is well done.
Yes.
The collard greens, our collard greens take about 16 hours.
16?
Yes, ma'am, they
and
do.
I thought I was doing a thing with 3 hours. You're making me look bad.
Well, we
I
cook,
hope my family ain't watching this.
we cook them that long because I really don't like the bite of the collards. I like
Right.
mine to be almost like spinach.
Yes.
So, and that allows that turkey flavor to like really get into that broth.
Well, I'm going to cook a little longer this Thanksgiving because of you. I'm going to have to cook 13 more hours. My collard greens. Now, you've worked in so many different stations, from the front line to the kitchen manager. How has that shaped like the way you see the restaurant industry?
Basically what it does, it allows me to really be kind to everyone, from the dishwasher to the
Yes.
maintenance man,
Yes.
to the waitresses,
Yes.
to even to the cooks, because every job is important.
Yes.
And by going through that entire that entire line, that helps me to be more patient with other
Yes,
folks.
understanding,
be more understanding.
emotional
Right. Yes, man. Because
intelligence, all
people,
of that.
as soon as they walk into work, they have stuff outside that they still dealing with.
Correct.
So you never know what could set somebody off. And
Yes.
I'm the type of person, I see something going, I'm out the door. I'm not even.
Right.
I might give it a hey, but
And then gone. It's like, okay, Bob ain't happy today. See you, Bob. I feel you on that. So you know what? I would love to start tasting this amazing food of yours. What can I try?
well, right now you could have one of the egg rolls. It'd be the collard greens. There's no pork in that,
Ooh, I love
or
it.
the turkey dinner. There's no pork in that.
I
either.
am going to take one of these collard greens, and can I pass this to Kiana? Can y'all want some as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall
Just
we
how you
share
want.
some with everyone? Anyone care for some egg rolls? Thank you so much, Kiana. I need a napkin. Oh, this is good.
And then we got what's called yummier sauce.
that you?
And my daughter named that because she was like, it was better than the sauce you got at the
Oh, it's yummier.
it's yummier.
So he doesn't have yum sauce, y'all. He got the yummier sauce.
I like that.
Isn't that cool?
And
These
basically
are
what it-
so good, right, guys?
And what it does, it just allows the pot liquor to be a little bit more creamier. So it just adds a little more punch to it.
Y'all ain't getting none of the yummier sauce over there.
No,
I'm sorry.
we don't need
You
none.
got over here too.
And you know what? It tastes like some Tabasco in there.
Yes, ma'am.
You better come on now.
Yes, ma'am.
I ain't gonna ask you for all your ingredients. But listen, I gotta talk, and I'm so sorry. So, winning Best Barbecue in Sarasota for 7 years is huge. Y'all forgive me. What does that achievement mean to you? And what do you think made you stand out to get 7 years of the best?
Well, really, it was two parts. Okay, first off, because we won the first couple ones, we were kind of the only barbecue there, so they really
Okay,
enjoyed
well,
it.
we ain't tell nobody. You know what? You do win for showing up.
Right, you
okay?
do. You do.
I love it.
So, but what kept it going was now that we had hit that level, we couldn't regress. We had to continue to go forward. So what we did was we just continued to go by all of our systems, all of our things that we had in place in order to achieve that same goal each and every year.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
7-time winner. So Friend Chicken is such a cool name. How did you come up with that? And what's the story behind the name Friend Chicken?
Okay, well, I do a lot of catering for West Coast Black Theater Troupe in Sarasota.
Aha.
So I was doing a catering job for them after one of their shows, and several of their artists came up and was like, you're going to be my best friend for the rest of my life.
I
And
love
I was
it.
like, so what are you talking about? She said, this Friend Chicken you got right here, this chicken right here, now you're my friend. So that's where Friend Chicken came
Friend
from. Like,
Chicken.
that is so
That
good.
is so cool. I love when people talk to you and it's like,
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna name my chicken Friend Chicken. Friend Chicken. That's my friend chicken, y'all. I love it. I love it. So can you tell us what's next for you?
Well, right now I'm doing a culinary lab after school at Booker High School. We're also doing a bakery lab at Booker Middle. We're trying to get students that really would not have the chance to learn more about the culinary industry, we're putting them into that.
That's amazing.
So the program's been going on for about a year now. We did a pop-up last year. All the parents, teachers, the principals loved it.
That's
so we're just
wonderful.
going to keep going and see how big
doing
we can
it.
get.
Well, we wish you continued success, and thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
joining us.
Oh, thank you.
When all this is said and done, I will be indulging in those wings over there, those turkey wings. To our viewers, thank y'all so much for joining us. A wonderful Thanksgiving dinner that you can cook by Chef G. To the band, y'all get us
We
out
outta
of
here.
here. God bless you.
Got a little grease on my
Thank y'all.
fingers though. Thank you, Chef, for coming so much. Now, y'all can just scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen because we've got so much more exclusive content for y'all right here only on the Sis Sandra Show. Thanks so much for tuning in and hanging out on the beautiful Camarosa set. And thanks for hanging with this amazing chef. Until next time, we'll be right here, same place, same time, only on the Sis Sandra Show.